I used to work for the book of a copy to a test field for Thomas to take it in the Friends Zone, which is now just called Thomas and Friends. The show is actually based on a series of children's books, the Railway series, featuring Aaron students going on adventures and learning valuable lessons along the way. I first got my job around 1996 and then officially retired to volunteer to the Prison Project, material flopping, caused by the American team and the company, which was a name named Kelton, being bought by Hint. However, I remember seeing the very scary episode that Thomas everyone but Brit. Was he the one behind this? I don't really know. It starts out that we skipped the car, which was supposed to be the episode about Golden. However, instead, me and the audience decided it was actually a canceled episode that was literally going to be the finale. It was like the canceled episode may be based by the producers, writers, etc. So anyways, the episode started with Thomas being stuck in the cave for some reason. We would then see an entire card. Thomas gets strapped. Everyone else was so confused, except for Brit, and said she was laughing. I thought to myself, didn't she meant to laugh because it was impossible to remain saw Thomas to get axed, or did she did it on purpose? The episode then final started with Thomas starting trucks in the yard. I cannot send me the motorcycles. The narrator said, it was a beautiful day on the island of Soda, and Thomas was working on the yard, bobbing trucks into their places. As Tomb was working down, I'll finish the job, Thomas said cheerfully, as he continued his broken stock. The narrator said, then the Falcon Trump came to make an announcement for Thomas. He had a very serious work. The Falcon Trump said, Thomas, I have some sad news. I'm afraid that you're not very useful anymore. I talked with all the railway controllers about this, and we all came to the decision that you're going to have to get sent to scrap. Thomas getting gas. But sir, why? Why are you scrapping me when I work my hardest to be really useful? Said Thomas. But the fact controller interrupted him. Because after all these tests, you failed every single one. On the other way, the engineers are scrapping and putting on stream evidence after service and wait for more money. Technology advised diesels and younger engines. This includes, which means that your fate is unfortunately settled. The flight controller left the yard. Slowly after that, Thomas started to cry. It cut steady for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds of static, it cut to Thomas and Simultaneous. The narrator said, most of the other steam engines are now over a lift on, except Thomas. He said the door was open as Thomas was picking out. Slowly. Thomas then said, I can't believe it. I'm getting scrapped. After all hours of hard work, and also action and pressure for years, I'm getting scrapped? What have I done to deserve this? The editor then cut the book for about a second. It then cut to Thomas and Smithers, Annie about laughing. Bye-bye, Thomas, cried Henry. You deserve to be scrapped, but then here's when the disturbing things happened. Thomas's face got cut off. All of us, including me, saw blood and guts on over the brain, a pale teeth, human eyes, etc. inside him. It was like a human being inside of a stream locomotive. The flat controller then said in a sad voice, and then we have it. Our Thomas is now gone, as he sighed and walked away. Annie and both continued laughing. James and Pebbles were secretly watching Thomas unfold. They fell time for the last of little blue taking. You know, James, said Percy, I'm a bit sad about Thomas getting struck. And now he's gone, started sobbing, while James trying to comfort him. Me too, replied James. It was fun working on the railway with him, but now it's all over. The times that we had have changed. Then James started cheering up as well. The fire control walked up and tried to cheer them up. Don't worry, everything will be okay. We always need to accept change. Everything is hard to do it. We need to move on, and I ordered a brand new episode from the other way tablets instead. And it will be a new number 1. But right now, we got to go. Okay then, sir, replied Percy as he calmed down. As 2 episodes tucked away, the camera slowly panned away from the scrapyard, and then the end was headed into the pedestrian voice. And that's how Thomas gets scrapped. I can't take it anymore! And Alan then puts into tears. It then cut to what used to be Thomas. His wheels could be removed, his co-cargo was gone, his whistle, lamp, and lamp iron were removed as well. He didn't look like an ant at all. Instead, he looked like a bust of rusty old scrap metal in the shape of a steam engine. After I faded back, a message flashed on a TTTE button most consistent font. A screen was putting, "You are next, kids. Everyone should have the same fate. Kill your family, then do your own to help. Because you were all steam engines." Then the credits rolled. However, the background was the same as times before. All the visuals, except for me, were in horror. I thought, my gosh. Whoever thought there was a good idea to face episode is completely out of his mind. Now we all said, no, this will not be on air. However, but objected and the answer eventually aired on the owner planned statement KTV with a pop on the couch. I switched to ITV1, which recorded airing the Spirit Rock. While watching, during the end credits of Unrated Soul, a strange empty car popped up. Brand new episodes of Thomas Events at KTV all times of the time. After the broadcast ideas, the episode topics the new legend played, but the non-players song is still in my head this whole time. So I watched the episode and it scared me twice. Then I got a news saying that Liquid was Echo due to this message, and the episode was never meant to be seen again. Why is it still airing? It was because it's to stop the horror and break all mercilessness. I have numbers from this episode for weeks, but now, looking back to the episode today, it was disturbing. Then a few years later after the encode, just December 12th, 2050, I found what appears to be a VHS tape of this disturbing episode. The content of this tape was not good and it was very bad. Then I thought it would be on the video console. I'll never find an episode like this could be disturbing. A few years later, on Christmas Day 2024, Brit Aka passed away on her 8th. We were quite sad that when we found out about her death. As in April 8, 2015, I'll never forget the career Thomas to take it. So in conclusion, if you see a VHS tape that claimed to contain the last episode, avoid it at all costs, unless you want to go to the same pain I did.